Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today, and something that I actually wanted to start up with this channel, is I'm starting a new segment in this that will come out every once in a while called Bucket Play. And Bucket Play, what we're trying to do is we're trying to mark off a couple of things on the bucket list of plays that just have to happen in Magic, especially in this standard format. And one of them has to do with this card right here. So QuasidupliFISH is the name of this deck. So Fleet Swallower, it's 7 converted mana, costs 5 and 2 blue. Whenever Fleet Swallower attacks, target player puts the top half of their library rounded up into their graveyard. So this can be an awesome way to mill people out because you're milling half of their deck every time it swings in. You know, of course, you have to swing in quite a few times for it to actually mill down to complete zero because, you know, first off, you might be milling off 20 to 30 cards. The next time you're milling, 10, and then you kind of it's hard to actually finish out the game. At the same time, you're swinging in with a 6/6. The biggest issue with Fleet Swallower is by the time you're playing this card, a lot of times they can just remove it or they have something else big that they can block it with. It's still worth swinging in to make sure you're milling half their deck, but Quasiduplicate can kind of help us out there to make sure we're getting multiple fish out there at the same time, so then we can have all those trigger at the same time and hopefully just mill them out within a couple turns. So this is definitely not the smart thing to do, but like I said, this is a bucket play that I've been trying to make happen for forever, is to mill someone out with Fleet Swallower. So initially I was thinking we could just do like a Drowned Secrets deck where we just are straight mill, playing lots of blue stuff. But I think that we're going to go ahead and go with the Quasi-Duplicate plan with all of our Dimir stuff as well. So we have some really fun things to be doing with this deck. It's going to be semi-control-y, semi kind of doing fun things. So Thief of Sanity is also in here to do fun stuff. Hostage Taker, Treasure Map to kind of ramp us into our Fleet Swallower, as well as drawing us cards, hopefully drawing to the only 2 copies here. Tezzeret to kind of work with Treasure Map, also drawing us cards. Man, I cannot spoke right today. I'm sorry, guys. It's terrible. Dream Eater, just because that's another big good thing to be playing with Quasi-Duplicate. And other than that, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how this goes, and yeah, wish me luck. Here we go. Alrighty, against Shiny Metal Assassin. And we're playing our Fleet Swallower Quasi-Duplifish. And we're going to try it out still. We're going to make it happen one time. And this is actually a pretty awesome hand. I like our curve. We have removal or control. We're on the play. Island and Siren Stormtamer. Alright, Watery Grave comes in tapped, pass the turn. And I'm liking our lands here. This is great. Drown Catacombs and Night Veil Sprite. We're going to cast that down, I think. We're okay with the Siren Stormtamer staying out. Negate can be useful against this deck as well. Alright, so Swamp, and we're going to cast down before he has protection. So cast down the Sprite, pass the turn. Thief of Sanity is not terrible here. Especially if this is just blue-black flyers. I'm guessing this is Turbo Surveil, though. And they're just kind of drawing a little funky version of it. Alright, let's play Swamp and Thief of Sanity. Pass the turn. Ravenous Chupacabra is pretty good next turn as well. We get to kill at least one of the Storm Tamers, possibly something big if they play it. Water Grave tapped. Favorable wins. Alright. And I'm guessing they're going to stay back on defense here. Alright, they swing in with 1. Yep, no blocks. We take it down to 16. We're going to play untapped Watery Grave. Play Ravenous Chupacabra on the untapped one. So we can swing in with Thief of Sanity, draw some cards, or draw a card. And since we're playing the same colors as them, this is actually really good. Alright, down to 18. Thief of Sanity is good. Do we want to Kite Self Freebooter? We can really just take control of their deck, but Thief of Sanity is just so fun. Just getting more of those. Alright, plays a Swamp. Night Veil Predator. Does have Hexproof, that is bad. Alright, now they're just going on the winning game plan here. Alright, so Swamp. Tezzeret creates a blocker for this guy at least. Let's just Thief of Sanity number 2. So Thief of Sanity, that keeps up a negate for us. And no attacks. We could double block this Predator. This does dodge pretty much every bit of our removal, so double blocking might be the best play here. We'll negate anything that they do to try to save it. Okay, Night Veil Sprite. And, I mean, it makes sense for them to swing in, because they do get a lot of value, but is like the hardest thing for us to kill in their deck. So we're going to go ahead and trade off here. Hope to draw into a Ritual of Soot. They kind of kill the good things on our board, unfortunately. Vross's Contempt's not bad. I'm going to play Tezzeret, though.
Perfection is attainable.
And maybe just draw for land. We're just going to draw for land. I'm actually trying to get them to focus on Tezzeret versus going after me. So play the Swamp. No attacks. Pass the turn. Vross's Contempt could kill one of their things. Ooh, Doom Whisper. That's bad. They still have an island up as well. Alright, they're just swinging at us. Yeah, so they're going aggressive now. They Surveil. So what we need to find here is a cast down as well. So we can try to cast down, they counter it, and then we Vross's Contempt. Ritual of Soot keeps us alive at least. Let's draw again.
Brilliance comes easily to me.
Sinister Sabotage. Alright, Ritual of Soot. We wipe their board. They hit us down to 1. And then we can Vross's Contempt back up to 3. So pass the turn. Yep, no attacks. We don't have the Eldest Reborn in here. That is one thing that we probably should throw in as a one-of. I kind of like Tezzeret instead, though, just because its ultimate is pretty awesome. Alright, down to 1. Alright, play the island. We could get Fleet Swallower down, but we're going to Vross's Contempt and negate whatever they might have here. Alright, they're going to start surveilling. Resolve. We do have the Sinister Sabotage as well. Alright, we take it. We're going to hold up Sinister Sabotage just to stay safe here. I'm going to create a Thopter because they are playing a lot of flyers, so having a blocker is great here. And then we'll swing in. Alright, Vross's Contempt of their own. We are just going to negate that. Do we want to Surveil here, actually? I feel like Sinister Sabotage has some better things to hit with this deck. Like another Doom Whisper would be really bad. So we swing in. Down to 14 past the turn. Putting any permanent onto our battlefield is pretty fun. We can start hitting their... it's on our end step, unfortunately, but Hostage Taker works, or other Ravenous Chupacabras. So Tezzeret's actually really fun with this. This is kind of the other bucket plays. I've not really seen anyone ultimate Tezzeret yet, and it's a fun thing to ultimate. All right, let's try for Fleet Swallower. Number one. See if we can mill our opponent out a little bit here. We're going to create another Thopter. They could have some Ritual Suts, which is bad. But as long as we have some blockers, I'm feeling a little safer. All right, so swing in for 3. Oh, is this a Dream Eater? Oh, crap. It's a Dream Eater. No. I should have... Dang it. No. Man. Now we're dead. Yeah, we're gonna concede. They bounce our Thopter. I was thinking that we shouldn't swing in with it. And then I didn't do it. Oh man. Alright. Razanica. Bring it on, Razanica. And we're getting some decent hands, honestly. I'm actually pleased with the way our deck has been drawing. Like, I feel like we have some good stuff. It's just that our win conditions are so high. Like, it's so hard to pull off. And people are playing pretty... Like, this is free play, and people are playing some pretty intense decks. Yeah, here's Branchwalker. We're going to save our cast down for... Ooh, Abzan. Interesting. We'll swamp, and let's go ahead and pass the turn. We're going to cast down, probably, on whatever they play. They could have a Sure. Militia Bugler. Okay, this is like the Hate Bears deck. Alright, resolves. Let's see what they draw into. If it's a Wild Growth Walker, then I think that we... Tristani. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and cast down Branchwalker. We have Ritual of Soot to be drawing into later on. Let's go ahead and Island Treasure Map. We're going to have to pay for this Water Grave next turn to either Ritual Soot or Vrasa's Contempt. And pass the turn. Tristani's actually pretty bad because we do steal some of other people's stuff with this deck. Kite Self Freebooter. Well, Sinister Sabotage we will keep on top. That will hit the Tristani next turn. They're probably going to take Vrasa's Contempt or Ritual of Soot. Both are really good. Probably Ritual of Soot. Make us hit him with it. Alright, so swinging in for 2, down to 18. We are going to play... They know that we have the Vrasa's Contempt. We're going to pay the 2 life here. And pass the turn. Stop on their end step for Treasure Map, but we're hoping just to hit this Tristani. If they don't play it, then we just Vrasa's Contempt the Freebooter. That way we have the Ritual. Alright, that we Sinister Sabotage. Pathetic. Thief of Sanity on top is okay. And we will Scry. Yep, keep that on top. Scry on our... We actually don't want to Scry. We're going to hold up our mana next turn. So, Memorial to Genius. Pass the turn. Thief of Sanity at least blocks Freebooter, but he gets bigger with Tristani, so we have to kill Tristani no matter what. They know that we have it. They could have another Freebooter, which is terrible. Yep, that resolves. We are going to go ahead and Vrasa's Contempt now. I mean, I guess that killing the Freebooter and being able to clear the board except for the Tristani is decent as well. Alright, Essence Scatter. So we Thief of Sanity. We're going to go ahead and flip this. If we need to play Essence Scatter off of the treasure map, so I'm fine with that. Quasiduplicate is great. On top. It's not another Ritual of Soot, but he can't swing in with the Freebooter for now. We can Essence Scatter anything too big. Yeah, that we will Essence Scatter. Hunted Witness. Alright, any sort of removal is great, which Quasiduplicate maybe isn't quite that. We can Dream Eater at least. Yep, no blocks, taking 2, down to 10. Okay, let's draw a card here first. We might end up using this treasure with Dream Eater. Alright, Watery Grave. Let's see, do we play it untapped? We can Dream Eater the Freebooter on their end step. We can't do it before they spend mana. Let's have it enter tapped. Like, we're still taking quite a bit of damage, so we're going to pass the turn. We have to keep him as a blocker just to... I guess we swing in. Try to get some card draw here. There might be something we can get that's worth playing. Down to 18. Seal Away is actually great. And, yep, pass the turn. So we actually want Kitesail Freebooter to swing in. We block. Alright, that's fine. Kills the Thief of Sanity. We still get to play the Seal Away. That doesn't stop that at all. Alright, pass. Swing in with everything. Yep, we are going to play Dream Eater. Paying blue here. We're going to bounce the Ritual of Soot on top, yes. We don't really want too many more lands. Do we? Do we have 7 land? Yeah, let's just put all these to the graveyard. Ritual of Soot on top. We are going to bounce a token here. Yep, take action. Block Kitesail Freebooter. So we have 2 Ritual of Soots, which is great. Down to 6. Get another Ritual of Soot back. We're going to go ahead and Ritual of Soot now. Yeah, that can resolve. Do we want a Quasiduplicate now? We don't. We can bounce the token, so yeah, let's go ahead and Quasiduplicate. So we can, yeah, scry here. So Thief of Sanity, alike, Sinister Sabotage. Do we want that first? I guess we have the Ritual of Soot to block most things here, so we're going to play it like that. Bounce a token. Take action. We're okay with this right now, so we can take 2 points of damage and we're okay. Swing in. The biggest thing we have to dodge is another Tristani, because Thief of Sanity will stop any creatures that we steal. Well, at least it'll give it back to her. We can't ever play a Tristani either, otherwise the same thing happens. Right, Shalai. Shalai is bad. Shalai we can at least stop with Seal Away. Let's see here. So, let's Thief of Sanity. We could Quasiduplicate again to be able to swing in. But we're just going to... So if we swing in, there's a better chance that they actually fall for the Seal Away. So let's go to combat and swing in with both. I want them to trade with the Shalai. Down to 7. pass the turn. There are some big things they can do here that can be pretty bad. Seal away still stops most everything. Alright, they seal away. That resolves. They hit one of our Dream Eaters. Yep, that resolves. It actually would be better for them to hit the token there because then there's no chance of us getting it back with like a blink of an eye or anything. Alright, they're just passing. Is there anything we can do here? No, pass to my turn. That's fine. Alright, Sinister Sabotage isn't bad. Ritual of Soot. I don't want to get rid of a Ritual of Soot. I mean, we can go aggressive here and Quasiduplicate again. I think that is the right play. We can actually bounce their Seal away. And bounce a couple things. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, they'll seal something away again, but we're going to do it. So, Quasiduplicate, discard a... I think it's Ritual of Soot. Yeah, discard a Ritual of Soot. An opponent scoops. Okay, yeah, so we had the seal away that we can hit bounce, so we'd be able to swing in for quite a bit of damage there. We'd bring him down to 1. Still another card of theirs, yeah. Alright, we have our fish. We're going to keep this. We have Treasure Map to scry into blue mana. We have a couple draws to also try to draw into blue mana. And I like our hand. It's a good hand for a lot of the stuff we're trying to do. Okay, Treasure Map. Not looking good on the blue mana plan, but we'll at least get a scry on our upkeep. I don't know why on our turn I can't put a mark to stop at our upkeep. I have to wait till their turn for some reason. Right, scry for blue mana. Quasiduplicate to the bottom. And draw. Hostage Taker, go to main phase. Play a swamp, pass the turn. Stop on our upkeep here. Legion War Boss. Man, if we can draw into blue mana, that could be really good for us. Alright, do we just try to draw for it? No, let's scry. To the bottom. Draw. Man alive. Alright, go to main phase. We can at least kill it with this Chupacabra on the next turn. Yeah, Mentor, a lot of damage coming at us here. Ritual Set would be amazing as well. Goblin Chain Whirler. Now I think we have to draw into Ritual of Soot. Now we draw our blue mana. Alright, we're going to draw our blue mana. We can Hostage Taker and wipe some of their board out with the Chain Whirler, so we're going to do that. It takes away some more of our blue mana. Like, we actually could get Fleet Swallower down next turn, but we got to go for this while we can. Red. 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 Play their guy. Kill one of their guys. We have a decent defense now. Alright, they Lava Coil. That's fine. Go to combat. Swing in. They have to. We block. And a shock. Of course, they've got it. Alright, we're going to get the Legion War Boss at least this time. So, and we can actually play it. So, Hostage Taker. Legion War Boss. And play Legion War Boss. And we have to swing in with the 1. Yep, he blocks, pass the turn. And we're in okay shape now. I feel like we've managed their board. We have Chupacabras to kind of be blocking with. We need another blue mana for Fleet Swallower, and he's just killing their stuff. So, oh man, Quasiduplicate would be fun. All right, Thief of Sanity, we bring down. Ravenous Chupacabra, we can maybe hold off for another guy, but yeah, let's just pass the turn. There's some really big creatures that we want to be able to kill here against their deck. Quasi-duplicate, so we don't really want to block with the Hostage Taker right away. Fight with Fire. Passes the turn. Essence Scatter's not bad either. Man, we really need to draw into the land. Thief of Sanity. That's the one issue with spending all of our treasure for the Chain Whirler. Alright, no attacks. We need to stay a little bit safer here. I guess if I played Chupacabra, we could have, but blue mana. Blue mana would be amazing. Then we're going to Fleet Swallower, Quasi-Duplicate, and just go insane here. Oh my goodness. We will decline, actually. Take the 5 here. We can Chupacabra. Actually, now we can Varas's Contempt. Gain some life back. I mean, I would love to Quasi-Duplicate and take it, but meh. Alright. Swing in. Get a look at their cards. Chain Whirler is definitely good. We can even play the lands here, but won't really help us a ton. Alright, Chain Whirler. Pass a turn. I probably could have held up the Essence Scatter instead, but we still have removal. We're hoping he doesn't just start scooping up. Alright, Rekindling Phoenix is actually pretty bad. Cast down, so... yeah, I mean, I guess we just do what we can. So, Ravenous Chupacabra, kill Rekindling Phoenix. Yep, he goes down, resolve. Cast down the token. Swing all in. We'll hold that Hostage Taker again. Get to draw a card. Another Legion War Boss. Yeah, we'll take that. That's pretty fun. I mean, we want to get this Fleet Swallower down. Like, oh my goodness, this deck. Why doesn't it work? Varix Bladewing. Alright, now we get it. Now that we kind of have to block now. Alright, so Quasi-Duplicate on the Hostage Taker, I guess. On Hostage Taker. Get their Varix Bladewing. Play their Varix Bladewing. Alright. An opponent scoops it up. The deck is really fun, though. You have to admit that. Alright, land is great here. Definitely get down our treasure map. We probably won't scry for a turn or so. But having it down, maximizing our mana. Thought Erasure. Probably a Varas's Contempt. Ritual Slit probably isn't very good against this deck. Takes a Thief of Sanity. I mean, I guess that is pretty good. If they don't have removal for it right away, then that's pretty decent. Alright, so we play our Thief of Sanity, pass the turn, probably cast down or removed here. Then we start playing treasure maps and scrying. So we actually are going to scry on our upkeep here. Moment of Craving. Yep, they got the removals. Got the lands. We will tap and draw, hoping for land, I think. Ritual Set to the bottom. Draw our card. Cast down, not going to be worthwhile at all. Play another treasure map. Stop on our upkeep again. Hostage taker to the bottom. Have to draw into land. Now we can't really play anything anyway, so now we... Yeah, there's land at least. It's not another black source, though. That is an issue. I probably shouldn't have kept it. Go to main phase, play island. We at least have cast down now for Doom Whisperer. Stop on our upkeep again. Eldest Reborn. Gonna be making us discard stuff. Alright, well, we get to ramp up at least a little bit here. Now we grab all the land. We're gonna keep it on top. Why not? Draw it. Go to main phase. Play Drown Catacomb. We're gonna discard our Ritual of Soot and Veros's Contempt, whatever comes up, I'm guessing. So pass the turn. Yeah, we discard a Ritual of Soot, which is probably not very useful against this deck. I mean, he will probably get our Thief of Sanity, which we're just going to cast down. So Scry here, and then on our upkeep as well. So that goes to the bottom. Alright, and Scry again. Land to the bottom. Draw. Fleet Swallower. No, not a Fleet Swallower. Go to main phase. We have a lot of card draw available to us now. A lot. There's our Fleet Swallower. And we can play it, but for like everything. And they probably have counters here. So we're going to pass the turn. Just kill whatever they... Because I don't want them to get the Fleet Swallower either. Yep, Thief of Sanity comes out. That's fine. Not a very good Eldest Reborn there. See what else they play. Another Eldest Reborn is really bad. Okay, pass. We'll cast down on their end step here. We want them to spend control, yeah. Alright, we're going to try to resolve a Fleet Swallower here. Right, draw one card first. See if we can draw into our negate. Alright, Fleet Swallower number 1, please resolve. Please resolve. And then get hit by an Eldest Reborn. Which will probably happen, but... Oh, man. It resolved! It resolved. Alright, and actually, do we Thief of Sanity just so it survives it? I mean, it gets hit by, like, every piece of removal that they have. Cast down. Yeah, there's a cast down. Oh, my gosh. Yes, resolve. Pass the turn. Alright, we only have one left. Discovery. Disinformation campaign. Okay, now this is just going to be sad here. Yep, resolves. Ritual of Soot. Get rid of that. Ross's Contempt. Alright, well, now we start drawing cards. Try to find something worthwhile. That's actually not bad. Now we Tezzeret. We get to draw 2 cards as long as we have 3 or more artifacts, so does it resolve? Yep.
Try that again.
Ugh, man, oh man. Alright, we're going to draw again, though, just to see if we can find anything here. We probably should have waited till their end step, but we're past the turn. Ross's Contempt at least helps with anything that they might do, but the card advantage engine is going to start happening with Disinformation Campaign. Yep, that resolves. We will get rid of Ross's Contempt, since we have 3. Thief of Sanity is just too... I think is one of our main ways to actually come back from this game. So Thought Erasure, and now it's not. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Thief of Sanity going to the graveyard. Alright, Ross's Contempt. So, I mean, they have removal for Thief of Sanity then. I mean, which makes sense. They actually get to play it again. Resolve. So if we can Thief of Sanity, then Quasiduplicate, we might have a small, tiny shot. That resolves. I think we have to get rid of Thief of Sanity now. Yeah, I mean, Ross's Contempt is just obviously better. But they can just wait until they wait to play creatures for forever now. Quasiduplicate. Oh, man. Now we should have kept the Thief of Sanity. Well, that's not bad, at least. We're going to play this one out. Sinister Sabotage isn't terrible. We might get the Disinformation Campaign out of there, off the board. Eldest Reborn. We'll go ahead and Sinister Sabotage that. They can get the Fleet Swallower back. That goes to the graveyard. Alright, pass to my turn. Negate is good too. We are going to... Oh man. I don't like what stuff it tapped there, but we're going to play Drowned Catacombs, which isn't terrible. And pass the turn. Alright, Negate is good as well against this deck. Pass the turn. Watergrave tapped. Pass the turn. Ravenous Chupacabra can at least start swinging in, but it's not very useful. Like, we're looking for our other Fleet Swallower. Tezzeret is good. Karn, we will negate, or try to, here.
I do not feel pain.
If they have another one, we've Ross's Contempt. And there's Eldest Reborn. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. We have to discard a card, which will probably just be Quasiduplicate. Let's go ahead and get down to Ravenous Chupacabra now. And pass the turn. I mean, that could kill whatever comes out. Yeah, I know. But we're just going to Quasiduplicate here. Yep, resolve. Quasiduplicate. I do need to be making sure I tap these guys down instead of these ones. Alright, pass the turn. Pass to my turn. Yep, pass to my turn. Hostage Taker is actually pretty good against this deck, so swing in. All attack. Pass the turn. Alright, whatever they get, we're going to take it. This can't take a Planeswalker, though. We'll see if they grab Karn or if they grab the Fleet Swallower. If they take the Fleet Swallower, we have a chance to get it back. It might just be a Thief of Sanity. I don't know. Alright, so they get a Thief of Sanity. Yeah, pass to my turn. They still have 3 cards in hand. Eldest Reborn again. That's fine. We sack the Ravenous Chupacabra so they can have that in the graveyard. I mean, I guess we could exile it technically, but that's fine. So in 2 turns, they're going to be able to kill something of ours. Pass to my turn. Island. We'll add Hostage Taker. We probably could have Ravenous Chupacabra first, but hit the Thief of Sanity. Wish it did enchantments as well. That would be amazing. But just artifacts. Being able to steal enchantments actually would be huge for this deck. I feel like that's not something that's really played much at all. Alright, so I didn't let me choose what I wanted to play there for that. Alright, Thief of Sanity comes down. And we're probably just going to Quasiduplicate it right away. They might have a Ritual of Soot. Right. They have Ross's Contempt now. That actually means that... I guess it would have come back to their opponent anyway, but... Because it goes back to the player that you control, so... Oh, dang it. I forgot to hold on to the island. I keep thinking this is in my hand. Man. We're going to have to discard a card now. Stupid. Stupid Jeff. Yep, discard, that resolves, rediscard a Chupacabra. Man, so stupid. Yep, now they just kill the Thief of Sanity. They only have 2 cards in hand. That is our only saving grace right now, is that we actually might be able to get some stuff off here. So we're going to Quasiduplicate now. Discarding Drowned Catacomb. See if they have removal. Alright, they Sinister Sabotage it. That's fine. Does that actually put it back to my graveyard? No, it still exiles it. Okay. Alright, resolve. They get it back. We swing in. Syncopate's pretty good at this point. Ross's Contempt. Let's just go Discovery Dispersal. We could disperse that, but let's just go ahead and Discovery. Draw some cards. Tezzeret's good. Swamp to the bottom. Draw a card. And I don't think that they have counters now, so we're going to play it. Yeah, there you go. Tezzeret comes in.
Look at all this.
Do we actually create Thopters here? Card draw is probably better.
This will keep an eye on.
I'm actually going to create Thopters. So is this the Fleet Swallower now? They know that. I think they know that we have this Ross's Contempt. If we get milled out by our own Fleet Swallower, man, I almost want to just let it happen, because then we got milled out by our own Fleet Swallower. This deck, it is pretty terrible. I mean, there's some fun things that we've been able to do with it, but it's not that great. This is probably going to be my last game, no matter what, because I played like, I think it's at 15, 16 games now to try to get this to happen. They kill the Thief of Sanity, yep. Knew it was coming. I think we just still hold on to the Ross's Contempt. They've played 2 Eldest Reborns. Yeah, discard our Ross's Contempt. And if they have removal for Tezzeret, then I'm just going to be frustrated. So frustrated. Fleet Swallower! We get a Fleet Swallower! Yes! Alright, actually, do we draw a card here first to see if we draw, like, Sinister Sabotage? Alright, we're going to try to go for it. So Fleet Swallower now. We know we put some of his other counter magic to the bottom because we milled through it there. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's just create Thopters again.
My device is
If we win with Fleet Swallower, please let it happen. This is like the hardest deck to do it too. Like there's like no way it should work. But we swing in, down to 19. He has to answer Tezzeret at some point too. So he has to answer a few things. Which, I mean, they have... Oh, no, don't kill it. Don't kill it. Blink of an eye, and then he's going to... Oh my gosh. If he makes us discard this, I'm going to be so angry. Please, no. Please, no. Oh my goodness. Ah. My goodness. I spent like... I think it's been 2.5 hours now playing this deck. Trying to make that happen. And I haven't even got a swing in with it because people either scoop up too early or they find removal. Because it gets removed by everything in black immediately. Searcher's Kanta. Yep. We might be able to play this out until we mill. Ritual of Sut. They get a swing in at Tezzy now. Mr. Tez.
a lucky shot.
Alright, I'm actually going to keep ticking up here. Pass the turn. I want Tezzeret to work. If we can't get the Fleet Swallower, we're at least going to try to win this game, either by making them mill themselves out. Sinister Sabotage might do it for us. We'll have to find out what works. Alright, swings here, we block. We can do that every turn, as long as there's only one creature. Now we at least have something else to discard to Disinformation Campaign.
I made you a gift.
Alright, pass the turn. We really should be drawing cards here. But I want to get his ultimate off. Like, so bad. I don't even know what else we have in here. Like, we've played a lot of our best things. Alright, he gets another Disinformation Campaign. That's terrible. We will, actually, we're going to let this one resolve. Because we just discard a Swamp. I guess he gets a draw card as well, but there are better things we can sabotage. And he's going to go searching for him now. Discovery Dispersal. That actually is really good for him. So we get to sabotage this one. It would put our Tezzeret back, and then we would discard. If you can make us discard first, then it's pretty good. So he's probably going to try to find a way to make that happen. Alright, swings. We block. We need to have cards to discard to these Disinformation Campaigns before the Dispersal. Alright, so now tick up again. Gonna keep trying to tick up.
It is the ideal subordinate.
And pass the turn. Alright. We'll see how this works. I mean, we know that he plays Blink of an Eye as well and a couple other things. Alright, Dispersal. Now we Sinister Sabotage. Now we put that to the graveyard. Which is milling us out a little bit quicker, but we're still ahead. We might actually get the mill win here. But not with the Fleet Swallower. So, oh man. Moment of Craving. Alright, so keeping us off our Tezzy guy here. Alright. Yep, swings. Swings with Chupacabra.
How dare you?
I should have thrown in some Eldritch Reborns just to be able to get back our guy here, but I guess we can steal theirs maybe and play it. Disinformation Campaign. Yep. All the card draw, which we are actually okay with as long as they keep milling. So discard. So do we keep creating tokens to just stop him from swinging at us? Because he has 15 turns here. Alright, Treasure Map is good. Does he counter this? If he counters it just to draw back everything, yeah. So for the Surveil, he's going to counter to get back the 3 disinformation campaigns, which draws him a ton of cards. But again, we're trying to win by him milling out here. So we're okay with this. And so because, oh man, drawing into more creatures might be better. Let's, we don't get the, man. Our Thopter might be like one of the best things we can play. It stops stops him from being able to play Eldritch Reborn. I mean, he swings in and kills it, but again, he's down to 13 cards now. If we ever get a Thief of Sanity down, then we can start milling that out even more because it puts the extra stuff down. All right, Disinformation Campaign. We don't discard. He draws. Trying to find something better. I mean, they've got to find a Ross's Contempt or something soon, right? All right, cast down the Thopter. Swings in. Swings in at Tez. So I think we have another Sinister Sabotage. I'm trying to think of what everything we have left in our deck. We have 2 more Thief of Sanities. Hostage Taker is not bad. It actually is ours. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab it. That gives us a clock at least. Searching for something here. I probably should have drawn first. And they keep milling themselves every time they draw. I mean, as long as we draw anything that blocks this Ravenous Chupacabra, and they don't have anything bigger, then we win. At the moment, at least. I mean, from what I can see. Syncopate. Yeah, there's a Syncopate. Does he have enough? I don't think so. Yeah. We get the Chupacabra. Which we're actually going to try to play here, let's see here. It's not in our hand. He can kill it to just get back. This actually goes back under our control anyway. This is... Does it say who controls it? It used to say that. And then it'll come back... It should come back under our control. So we're just going to tick up here. I mean, it is our card, so we're going to pass the turn. And we're just ticking up. We'll see how this works. If he kills this, it comes back under our control. We have a clock that might actually beat them before they get milled. Very close. And please keep drawing away. They might have something big that can work, but now that we have creatures, we're actually in okay shape. Okay, Ross's Contempt for the Tezzeret. That's fine. Search for his Kanta. Has another search for his Kanta. Which, I mean, is actually still not that great for them either. Oh man, we might actually win this. And you know what? I'm going to count this as a mill with the fish because we played a fish and it did resolve, and then they got milled. Like that's the goal of the deck. So they actually might be more tempted to play the draw stuff if we hold on to this. So I'm going to hold on to it, swing in, down to 21, pass the turn. They draw a card. Please just put something to the graveyard with search for his Kanta. And they know that if they ever kill our stuff, we can Ravenous Chupacabra. Alright, the Thought Erasure comes down, they Surveil, bring back some stuff. It's just a Watery Grave. Oh man, if we pull this off, it is so ridiculously awesome. Ooh, and a Dream Eater. Okay, Dream Eater bounces back. Please bounce back the Hostage Taker. Please bounce back the Hostage Taker. Do it, do it, do it! Yes! Yes! Alright, they bounce a Hostage Taker. Ravenous Chupacabra comes under our control. We kill the Dream Eater. Yes! Oh my goodness. They're down to 7 cards. They got rid of their Dream Eater. I'm guessing they're going to have one more. It's a very big possibility, but if they can't play it again, then... Oh, man. Alright, Disinformation Campaign. They're going to draw cards. We discard our Watery Grave. Going to play another one to make us discard our Hostage Taker, I'm guessing. Yep, Disinformation Campaign. Yep, discard our Hostage Taker. That's fine. They're down to 5 cards. They have a Field of Ruin. Quasiduplicate's actually kind of fun. We're going to play it now and have it in our graveyard. So, on the Thopter, I mean, I should do it on the Ravenous Chupacabra, but I'm just going to let them counter something for fun if they want to. Sinister Sabotage, get these guys back, that's fine. Oh my goodness. Alright, down to 17, pass the turn. 5 cards in the graveyard. Draw a card, down to 4. So they're at least not milling themselves with the Search for Azcanta. Golden Demise wipes our board. Yep, that's fair. That works. We have 18 cards in our graveyard. Dream Eater. Oh no. It's not quick enough. It's not quick enough. They have to have 5 turns. They'd have to have 5 turns. And please surveil. Actually, they surveil. If they surveil anything, they keep everything in the graveyard. And it's not quick enough yet. And we have quite a few ways to still make it work. All right, so treasure map. I mean, please syncopate it. And then we can find a removal spell. All right, we're going to go ahead and scry now. Thief of Sanity is a blocker for it, at least. So, Thief of Sanity to the top. And actually, it's an insta-win if it does resolve. They have enough to syncopate it, but... Alright, so they draw down to 3. They swing in. Down to 16. Yep. And if they have another Dream Eater is when it's bad. Alright, so Thief of Sanity will get syncopated. We're going to scry, try to find something else. Just in case. I don't think there's any way out of this from what they've got. I think I'm doing the math right. Does it come down to exactly enough turns? Alright, if Thief of Sanity survives, then we actually are doing okay. Alright, treasure map again. We're going to stop on our upkeep as well. Swamp to the bottom. And we actually get some draws now after this. Which hopefully prompts them to to use their disinformation campaigns, which would be silly. Alright, search for Azcanta. Down to 2 draws. Ritual of Soot kills our Thief of Sanity. Alright, that's fine. Gets a swing in. Down to 12. Okay, draw a card. I forgot to scry. Dang it. Well, either way, we get to draw 2 cards here. Yeah, to the bottom this time. There we go. All right, draw a card. We're down to 15, 14 cards. We draw... Oh, man, all the lands are pretty bad, actually. Which we were pretty land low here. All right, well... we're going to try to cast down now. Get rid of his Syncopate, and then we have a couple draws on the next turn, or one draw. So he's going to Syncopate for 1,000,000, and that's fine. Down to 2. So let's see here. Next turn he draws 1. He swings down to 8. Again, he draws again, and then he will die in the next one. So, whew, man. We are winning this game. All right, he Syncopates X7. Can we pay 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Does that mean he has another counter? I mean, we're going to pay for it. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. Oh my goodness. Whew. What a game. All right, so there you guys have it with QuasidupliFISH, and we never actually quasi-duplicated the fish, but we did mill out an opponent. I mean, that's how we won, and I mean, it would have worked. I guess we never actually did it with the Fleet Swallower, though, so we might have to put this back onto the bucket list for the bucket plays here. So let me know down in the comments below what bucket plays you guys want to have on this, and I'll be doing probably one a week because it does take up quite a bit of time to go for these, but I'll probably start doing it in my stream. So if you guys want to check out my stream, I am starting back up in January. I took December off because I was just way too busy. I was working like 70-hour weeks. And then doing this on top of that, and so I was just busy. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.